Hi, this is Corey with Private Money Utah, and tonight we're going to talk about meth houses and real estate investing. 5 questions to ask before you buy. We may have heard of stories of other people, other real estate investors who have bought houses that were contaminated with methamphetamine. The residue from meth contaminated houses can last in a home for up to 15 years. So that is something that a lot of people don't know about that's important to know. Eric Nelson, first-time real estate investor out of Denver, he was also a realtor, decided to try his hand at house flipping. He had rehabbed a home, finished it, got it under contract with a new buyer, and it tested positive for meth. What happened? Eric spent another $26,000 to get that house to where it was adequate for the buyer to move in. Is meth present in the home you are planning to buy? You always, 100% of the time, should consider getting a meth test performed on a house that you are buying to either rent out or flip. A meth test can cost you anywhere from $250 to, I've seen as high as $1,500, maybe more. But that test is going to tell you if there is a presence of meth in your home that you're planning on buying. Will disclosing the presence of meth shrink your pool of buyers? That is something that is important to consider. Disclose, disclose, disclose. That's one of the most important lessons in real estate investing. And in certain states, homeowners or realtors are required to disclose if there was ever a positive meth test in a home, whether or not it was remediated or that it was decontaminated. Still needs to be disclosed in certain states. How high is the contamination level? So if you think about a house that has a meth lab in it versus a house that someone is just smoking in, the contamination levels are going to be completely different. The meth lab obviously is going to be a lot higher. That is going to lead us to question number 4, which is, what is the cost? What is going to be the cost of decontaminating this house? And you need to find a company that's certified, that's well referred, and that's going to give you a money-back guarantee on something like that. And it can range depending on the level of contamination. That cost can range anywhere from $1,500 to $26,000, as we saw in the case of Eric Nelson, who we talked about before. So now the final question. Question number 5, can you make a profit? Can you make a profit on a home that is tested positive for meth? That is all up to you. Redo your numbers. Most importantly, get a solid quote with a money-back guarantee from a certified meth decontamination company. That company is going to have referrals. That company is going to have a good reputation via word of mouth and a money-back guarantee, which is super important. Once you factor that in, the cost of that remediation, then only you can determine if you're going to make a profit on that house. I'm Corey Dutton from Private Money Utah, and just remember, ask yourself these 5 questions before you buy a house that may be contaminated with meth. It could save you thousands of dollars. In the meantime, leave your questions for me below in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on real estate investing and hard money loans.